Sorry. So cold out there. Just need a second. I'm not built for this weather.
I like it a little colder.
I can do a little colder. This zero feels like zero stuff. Not okay. I had all of my tires. I've been putting the air in them. My back right got down apparently 19 psi.
19. My girlfriend, her car was at 7 psi.
I mean,
dude.
like it's insane. Hold on,
It was crazy. 7
I
psi.
had a couple others that had like the other ones were like 20 something, 19, and then this one, that one. But you got to get out and stand there. I have an air compressor, but I didn't want to drag it all the way out of my garage. I got to get out and stand there while I'm doing it. And I didn't wear gloves.
Yeah.
And it's these slow ass get-go ones that are like set the PSI and you just stand there.
I do like those in sheets because it's free air. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's let me make sure I got
ridiculous how
everything.
some people charge like $3 for free for air. I was like,
Do you breathe it?
yeah, let me get a tube and put that on there. Like, dude, this is ridiculous.
Like, I tell my daughter, how you feel English? You speak it.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah.
At least it's a little warm in here, though.
And then this stupid. My neighbors are trying to just get me to call the cops on them too. I already told AJ. Like I called him. And he's like, "Could you just call the dog?" I was like, "No, man. Me and Swing, I don't get along. Like he's the whole reason why all this stuff happened in the beginning." It's like, "No, I'm not calling him. Like you guys can call him. I'm a mandated reporter." But they keep leaving this little Shih Tzu dog out, like the little.
I don't like little dogs.
So my neighbors, I got a Cane Corso. Like my dog wants to go over there and like play with it, like but like it's a ball. And they just leave it out there barking all the time. And I don't mind the barking so much. But the problem is becoming now it's getting cold. The other day I drove by, they was out there while it was raining. And they just left this dog out there. All while it's raining, just raining everywhere. The dog's soaking wet. And I'm like, what's going to happen when it gets colder?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the dog then?
I got a pity when I was on patrol the other day at church. I saw Pity sitting on the porch. I'm like, man, I actually thought it was homeless because it was using the bathroom, but then it ran on the porch and sat there.
People just leave their dogs out in this weather, and I'm like, look, that little one though. I mean, even the big ones. That it's kind of weather. And my Cane went out. She likes to roll in the grass. She didn't realize everything was frozen, so she runs out in the grass and she just flops hard, tries to start rolling, jumps back up. She's looking at the ground. What the fuck? So she goes to another spot and tries it again. And jumps back up. She's like, this is some bullshit. And she's just back
My mom
inside.
has a big thing. You went outside, you run that right back inside.
Oh no, she knows, like she wants to be out for a minute, but in the grand scheme of things, when she gets out there for a little bit, she'll be running back in.
They're out there so long that the one paw's up because it's so cold that they stay.
I mean, she's a big girl too, Cane Corso, but yeah, this kind of weather right now it's iceberg weather out there. Like everything's frozen solid. Like the only reason I went out, I got to come down here and give her some money before the end of the year to buy a flash drive, and then I wanted to go get my hair cut because I got that flu.
I heard about it. I heard a lot has been going around.
Anybody comes near you that sounds remotely sick, I think you should be have permission to taser them. I told my daughter, I said, baby, I love you, but what you brought into our home was disrespectful. I'm all, because it attacked us, and it did. I spent 4 days just sleeping. People, and of course, people are still calling me. Like, sorry to bug you. No, you're not, because if you were sorry, you wouldn't be bugging me. Like, you know I'm sick. Like, why you keep calling me? But no, slept. And then I talk to everybody else that gets it. Same thing. It's sleep. It's cough. It's and then being hot when you're cold and cold when you're hot. But they call it the alpha flu alpha. And a friend of mine told me that her kid got flu alpha, COVID, and some other thing all at the same time. And I was like, man.
I got a daughter being born in March. Let's hope by then all of it is gone.
This flu season has been unusually brutal to everybody. Like all across the board. Everything I'm seeing online says it. Everything I'm seeing within the community says it. All the doctors are saying it. I told my daughter, I was like, you should get your flu shot. I'll be fine, Daddy. I'll just get the flu. And that's what I'm saying to her now. I'll walk by her room. I'll be fine, Daddy. I'll just get the flu. She's like, I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not, because you don't like shots. But you brought it into our home. I was like, you got it at the high school. And then, did you hear that they had someone pass away at the high school? A teacher passed away.
Is he really, really tall?
No, I don't know.
I know
it was a lady, I thought.
Oh, it was a lady.
I think it was starts with a P or something like that. Like
One of my teachers passed.
Pastorino or something like that. Like there was one that, I think it was kind of sudden. This one, like, I just don't know what grade it was because I want to find out, but I also don't because then I have to tell my kid.
Yeah.
And then I got to deal with that. And I don't want her crying because I don't do tears.
Right.
I'll be back. What's this door? Ding, ding. Oh, I guess I can just press it. Ugh, I hate that sound. I think I owe you some money and I need to buy a thumb drive. What was that? Ugh, I don't know what happened to that quarter. What was the amount that I owed you on those copies? Do you remember last time? Was it
I
like
think it was 70 cents. If I remember.
50? Well, here, I'll owe you a nickel. And then how much do I owe you for the thumb drive?
I actually don't have one yet. I'll have to place an order.
So I mean,
I don't know.
I'll give you. I tell you what, I'll give you another $6 because usually they're like $5.95.
Okay.
Is what Jacob usually charges me, I think.
Okay.
So that way I've got a credit.
Let me write you a receipt.
Okay. Because if I don't do it now, when I have some cash on me, I won't do it. And do you know if has Joel come back and signed those notes yet?
No, he hasn't been in yet.
Did that water cooler do something wrong to get a paper bag put on its head?
What was that?
So did that water cooler do something bad to get that paper bag put on its head?
No, the way the sun hits, it turns it green.
Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. I'm just sitting here looking at it. It's like, why'd you have to put a paper bag on top of the water cooler? Is there like a fish floating around on the top of it? But no, that makes sense. Ew. Hydrate, man. Hydrate. You got to know where all sources of water are at. Doesn't look like there's any cups, but there's water. Because I always want one of those for my house, but then I remember I can't carry the bottle.
Oh.
I'm not physically able, and my brother used to do that for me, but he's had a broken leg, and I got a 14-year-old, but she won't do anything for me. So who do I go to see to inspect these emails that everybody is taking so long to give me?
I don't have
I know,
these emails.
but I mean, is it supposed to be like Dave Comer or what? Like, I mean, like...
I'm not sure. Actually, let me call up to the law department, and I'll let them know you're here.
Okay.
They can come down and chat.
Appreciate it, because I don't want to keep asking you if you don't have them. Oh, okay. Thanks. That's why, because it's supposed to be up there. I see now. the law department's coming down.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knapp.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm all right. How
My
about you?
name's Scott Bowles. This is Joe Pritchard. As you can probably assume, we're with the law department.
Huh?
So what's up?
Just want to inspect the emails that I've been asking for Mary's for months.
You're trying to inspect the records in person?
Yeah.
All right. As you know, you do have the right to inspect the records in person. However, we still have to fulfill our obligations. That means we have to make sure that we're not disclosing any material that's not a public record.
So none of that should be in a public email being sent to the public or in public servers, right? If you're sending something that's redactable, it should be on an encrypted server. It should be encrypted in the server. None of those emails should be anything that's redactable. If I can get all of Chief McCann's emails, and Fallon sent me every last one of them unredacted, I can have the ones about me on Mary unredacted. So I don't know what game we're playing here. It doesn't take 8 months to redact them. So what's the problem?
Mr. Knapp, as you know, we do have various different reasons to not provide records, to redact records. For example, if there's uncharged suspects, we don't provide that information.
Why would there be uncharged suspects inside of a council person's email?
Mr. Knapp, I'm just giving you an example.
I don't need look, I understand the way this law works. I know you're supposed to provide the records and you haven't provided them. You have to provide them. You have to let me inspect them. I'm here to inspect them. Are you denying me inspection? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no question.
What I'm telling you is we are not going to allow you to look at records that have not been properly redacted.
Okay, well then you should get them ready because I've asked for them for months. You've had a more than enough reasonable amount of time to comply with my request. And you haven't done it. You've driven me to drive down here multiple times, giving you multiple warnings. You act like I'm just showing up here out of the blue for the first time mentioning it. Come on, let's not be stupid here. We both know I've been asking since, 8 months ago? It doesn't take that long to redact anything. You're full of it. So would you like to answer my question again? Are you going to let me see him, yes or no?
Today, I can tell you very clearly that we in the law department have not had a chance to fully...
That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. The law states that I can come see him today. I want to see him.
What I can tell you is we're not going to let you see anything.
I don't care what you can tell me. Then I'll just sit here all day until you give them to me. I'll go sit in the front. I'll video everyone coming in and tell them how you're denying me my public records. If you did this with McCann, and McCann screwed me, and you guys participated in that in the law department, and now, no, don't Mr. Knapp me, I'm speaking. You work for me, not the other way around. Smile all you want. You do. You don't speak to people that way. Yeah, I can do it however I want because you work for us. You're government servants.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You just asked me, you can't speak to me that way.
You're right.
What did I say to offend you?
What did you say to offend me? I don't want it, your excuses. I'm sick of your excuses. This is all I get from you guys. Oh, we're not gonna. And then I have to take you to court and pay money to do it again and again and again. I've given you months to comply with this. This is not something, I'm not asking for all of your guys' emails that I'm still waiting on from you, right? I'm asking for the one set that I asked for at the beginning of the summer. That's not unreasonable. I don't know anyone out there that would think what I'm asking is unreasonable. I think that just like with McCann's emails, you're trying to hide stuff from me. And if you want me to believe you, why would I? Mr. Levesque lied to me for over a year and a half. So why would I believe you guys?
As I have told you, the law department has not had the opportunity to fully inspect and redact appropriately the records that you're
Sounds like a you problem. So if you're not going to provide the records today, then you're admitting you're going to break the law, because the Ohio Vice Code requires that you let me inspect them when I'm on site.
It does not, what the Ohio Revised Code does not provide is to...
Anything you've been working on, so you haven't been working on it at all? You've done nothing.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Exactly. See, that's the thing. I can have them in rollouts. I can see whatever you've worked on so far. So you've had it for 8 months. You haven't at least done one email. One.
I don't know what the status of the review is.
So then why are you even talking to me if you don't know what the status is? You're sitting here telling me you don't even know what the status is, but you're telling me that you know they're not done. What do you know?
The status of the law, Mr. Knapp.
Which is, I get to inspect them when I show up.
Correct. However,
No,
they
however,
also have to be appropriately redacted before you...
there's nothing, there should be nothing to redact in a government email. Otherwise, you would have redacted all McCann's emails, and he was an uncharged suspect. Yeah, I
I
know.
did not participate in that process.
I know you didn't,
So,
because I actually got the records. That's how I know you didn't participate in that process. Because all you guys do is deny. Deny, 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 deny. Somebody shows up, says, hey, give me the records. By law, Attorney General requires you to give me the records, lets me inspect them. Doesn't see anything in there about whether you've properly redacted them yet or not. Does it? Anywhere in that law that you're talking about?
what it does provide is for redaction.
Mhm.
There are other provisions in the Ohio Revised Code.
Do tell.
I believe it's chapter 149 that do
149G.
specific other issues
Mhm.
regarding failure to properly redact.
You mean like you guys been doing?
Going above and beyond that, there are other areas of the law in which
I mean,
disclosure of information is not appropriate.
So you guys are willing to give me other people's socials, but you're not willing to let me look at actual emails. I do you a solid. I call you guys up and I give you the information that you're screwing up and giving me cops information and all that. And you can't even do me a solid and provide me some of the emails you've worked on? You realize how shitty that is?
Mr. Knapp, what I can tell you is you keep using the pronoun you or you guys.
Yeah, you.
I am not the only attorney in the office.
You're the only one I'm talking to. You can discuss pronouns all you want. You, all of you are the law department. Right now, you are my city government, and you are denying me my records that the law says I get to have.
What I'm telling you, Mr. Knapp,
Is I can't have my records.
if we were to allow you to view unredacted records, we would not be doing our obligation.
You already let me view unredacted records when you sent them to me before with the assistant safety service director's file and James McCann's file. And how many other files do you send me that have unredacted crap? And now suddenly you care about redactions and a bunch of emails? That I have all these other emails from you guys that are unredacted. I don't get redacted emails from city emails.
Mr. Knapp, I'm happy to continue this conversation with you, but once again, I'm going to push back on the
Push back.
the word you.
I don't really care what you're going to do. It doesn't matter to me. You don't push back on shit with me. I'm not your client. I'm not under any law or duress. I am a citizen of these United States of America, and I'm not going to be corrected by some child who's going to sit here and tell me how to speak.
I'm just trying.
No, you're not. You're trying to tell me how to talk, and you don't get to do that.
Mr. Knapp.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're being an ass. You've said the same thing 37 times. I told you, you just tell me you're going to break the law, then you're going to break the law. You're not going to give me the records, right?
What I'm telling you is we have an obligation to redact the records.
And you should have already done that. You have an obligation to do it in a timely manner, too. 8 months is not timely.
What I can tell you
Is that you didn't follow the law. The law says timely. So you're going to follow this part, but not that part. Got it. Only part of the law matters. Only once in a while it matters. Only when we deem it matters in the law department. Because we got 4 doctorates and we can't even figure out exactly what state laws are.
Mr.
You don't even know what 9.68 is. I mean, Jesus Christ. Who am I even dealing with?
Mr. Knapp, due to the ongoing litigation regarding 9.68, I cannot speak to you about that issue.
I didn't ask you to speak to me about it, did I? I don't expect you to say anything right now. You've already said what you're going to say. You're not going to give me my records, and I'm going to stay here until I get them, so guess we're at an impasse. You can go back to doing whatever nothing you were doing before, I guess. Go over to hack some records, and then maybe bring them to me, because I'll be here waiting. Live on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, as you know, Mr.
No. Bye. Bye. I didn't need you to talk. Just bye. You don't have my records. I don't want to talk to you. Rouse. Dismissed. Buy a shirt that fits. Dumbasses. No sound? Well, that sucks. Oh, my bad. No sound, oh well. Well, at least I got it all on the body camera. Now I gotta stay down here all day. Great. They don't want to give me my records. They don't want to let me inspect them, so I get to stay here all day. Fine. So let's go have a seat in the lobby. I'm gonna get some water, and then I guess I'm hanging out with you guys the rest of the day. Yeah. They don't want to give me what I need.
There's probably a better one over there.
I just need it. I get cotton mouth
I believe it.
and sitting down there trying to talk to them, and then there's this water thing right behind me. I can see it, and I just want some water. I had them on live, but I had it muted, so I'm gonna have to do this. The law department comes down, and these 2 suits are trying to tell me what they can and can't give me, and I'm just tired of being Mr. Napped by people. Like, fuck, just give me a straight. Tell me to fuck off, for God's sakes, or something. But just this is just ridiculous. So I said, I don't want to hear from you anymore. I just literally want. I'm gonna go stand in the lobby until 5 o'clock now until you give me my records, and I'll be back every day until you give them to me, because by law you're supposed to give them to me. It's just some of these emails, and we got to redact them. You've had them for 8 months. What do they do up there? Maybe one of them should come down here and work the door for a little while, and you guys could like teach them what real work is. Because they both trying to look at me, and then when they stormed out, I was like, buy a shirt that fits. And then a damn button-down shirt. Just, whatever, bro. Come on. Like, I don't have time for this.
Did you serve?
Yeah.
Yeah. Army?
Yeah.
I didn't know some man.
Who?
You had a fun man?
From what I remember,
How long ago was it?
long time ago. I was first Gulf War, like Desert Storm, like 76 Days to Glory. The last real war, baby, because we ended it, we started it and we ended it, and that was it. Like, we got a ticker tape parade, Schwarzkopf, everybody loved us, and then after that, we didn't finish the job as usual. And everybody since then has been fighting that same war in Afghanistan and Iraq. I think one of the most poignant cartoons I ever saw was was an old man, and basically me, in my uniform from the Desert Storm, handing his rifle to his kid in a current uniform, saying, I thought we'd be done by now. And I was like, and that's what it is, because, more than likely, if you're serving, someone in your family served. It's just the way it is. Military begets military. Blood begets blood. And that oath just carries. My dad, my uncle, my great uncle.
I'll be the first in my family going active duty.
So what drove you?
Family. My personal family, not my other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, my personal circle.
I feel
I
it.
have a daughter on the way, so it changes the perspective of a lot of things.
For me,
I've always wanted to do it. It's just I got a full ride to Ohio State, so I took that, and then.
oh yeah. I honestly, I would have taken that first too.
Yeah.
I went to Ohio State after, so I went in the Army and then got the full ride to Ohio State from the Army, and I was like, I think that I did that backwards. I went at like 39. So
After that, I'm like, I still want to pursue something bigger than some guy in a cubicle.
trust me, I get that.
I
It's
did
not.
the internship with the cubicle thing, and I'm like, alright, it's just not me, man.
I
There's no purpose, like.
I don't even like right now. I'm not even really like I'm basically toxically unemployable, even though I have one of the best licenses in town, thanks to who I am. But in the grand scheme of things, I still do what I do. I still help people. I still write, briefs and notifications that I can write, and I get to do what I was trained to do by Ohio State and what the government paid me to go to school for. And no matter how I do that, whether I'm getting paid or not, it doesn't matter to me. It's just giving back at this point. Like. The one thing they'll teach you in basic is that if you decide the day you go in that you're already dead, then everything after that's borrowed time. So everything I've done since 91's borrowed. It's got the idea that and then I see these stories about soldiers dying. Like this recently, there was a soldier that died in a car accident back here in the States. Like, I just to think you go through all of that over in, Iraq, Afghanistan, Bosnia, you get bombed, you get blown up, and you come back here and you get mowed down by some, kid.
Yeah.
Hits you in a SUV and just offs you.
And that's how you go out,
Like, but that's irony for you. That's what I always say to everybody. Like, you're not gonna ever go out the way you want to go out.
Yeah, I tested it. I had to go into tech, so satellite communications.
Smart too. Go into something that's not combat arms. I didn't. I went M1 Abrams tanker, although I still love watching those tanks roll. I was watching that the other day. They have several of the pages I'm on. They roll the A2s out there and let the tankers line up and just fire those.
That was your MOS infantry?
No, I was a tanker.
Oh, you're a tanker?
I
met another guy that was a tanker.
19 kilos, what they called it back then. And we drove around in those big ass armored trucks, tanks with the jet packs on the back. You just hear it start up. The whole thing is a jet pack, and you just. People used to go back there and you'd sit your MREs into the little slots because they would heat them up. You're using JP8. You're using.
Some MRAs don't even come with those heating things in it.
Oh, I know. Well, as I was getting out, they were coming out with those.
Oh.
So we used to stick ours on the top of coffee pots with the master sergeant would bring out at the top and then heat it up in there. But I remember when they came out with those, that was before everybody was stupid and started sticking those inside their socks. Burning their feet up.
Still, nowadays, some of them don't come with the heat, so you have to borrow something.
It just depends on which ones you're getting too, I guess. They've gotten real creative with them. I don't even want to imagine what an MRE taco looks like.
And I had a Mexican taco one, and then it had a.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good, and it came with even tapatio hot sauce, a mini.
Well, yeah. All right, so all of ours always came with Tabasco sauce or something because they were always like, you need something to burn the flavor down. Like there was no flavor till we get.
Bad. And then it came with Jews. It came with a cinnamon bun. The cinnamon bun was not rock solid, but it was.
We used to get little Halloween candies, and sometimes they were M&Ms that had been there. The M&Ms were old.
Well, I have a peanut allergy, so I can't eat the trail mix.
We get peanut butter in a tube with these stale crackers. It'd either be corned beef hash or the worst one, but I thought was the best one was omelet with ham. Now, I finished the road march, and I have pictures. I showed my daughter. There's these hills, and they call them Heartbreak, Misery, and I don't remember what the other one was right off the top of my head, but they're just these god-awful hills in Kentucky. And from the top, and you just look down, it's like a roller coaster, right? We'd walk all the way down to the bottom of one of them, all the way back up to the top. And then they make you, somebody got too slow, they make you go back and pick whoever the slow pokes were back up. So you just caterpillar this whole hill all the time. And I remember I was a road guard. I got to the top of that hill, and it was the 20K road march, the end of our cycle road march, the big one, right? Oh, hell. I got to the top. I got it. I got the food. I took the MRE, and I was like, I ate it. It was omelet with ham, and I ate it like it was my last meal. So good. Then, a couple weeks later, I was at the chow truck, or the chow truck wasn't there, and so they gave us MREs, and I was like, I'll take the omelet with ham, right? And the sergeants were like, what, really? Yeah, I'll take the omelet with ham, right? I got it. Ripped it open. I was like, oh, I should. Like, I was so hungry after having done that road march, so starved. Because that's what they'll do to you. They exhaust you, mentally, physically.
Minutes to eat 5 for breakfast, 5 for lunch, 5 for dinner. Someone told me, I was like, what?
Well, if you're skinny, you get the big guy's food, and if you're the big guy, you don't get to eat at all. And it was just the way they used to do it. But they would rush us through. They rush you through because they don't want you talking. Get in there, eat, get out.
Yeah, get the job done. Like,
Tactical spacing. You never eat in groups either. Like, I mean, they will in the chow hall, but when we're sitting out in the thing, they never more than 2 in a spot. You know, that's like tactical.
That's just giving me a hard time right now. Because I had ADHD when I was a kid, when I was 8 years old, and now they're giving me a hard time about it.
What was it?
ADHD, like I was like diagnosed with ADHD and stuff, and I used to take meds when I was 8 years old. You're talking,
I take ADHD meds.
I'm talking like almost like 20 years ago, and they're giving me a hard time.
They be tripping now. I'm like, bro, like
They want
you.
a letter from my employer saying that I can work without
What's up?
supervision.
I just got an email.
Hey, I'm down here at City Hall, and being refused my record, so I'm gonna be down here for a while until they close. Just gonna stand in the lobby and hang out and video. I'm live right now, so I'm gonna let you go. Okay?
You want me to come down?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right, man.
But yeah, they will do the eating thing. They'll starve you. Hey, what'd you say that good fountain was? Where's the good fountain? The good water fountain?
Well, so you know where the elevators is at?
Right there?
Yeah, like you going to council,
Yeah.
right down that hall.
There's a good fountain there.
Yeah, I mean that's what I feel about.
I am so dehydrated. Oh, there is a good fountain here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to remember that. That was a good water fountain. That's so much better than I feel like I was a 3rd grader on that one.
The one, you know how you put your bottle in it? That's the part I use.
Oh yeah, that's actually good water too. It tastes like it's filtered. It's like, damn, that's not city water. Hey, just wait till they do this and ask you to cough.
Yeah, I went through all the process. Now I'm just waiting.
There was a lady in Fresno. Everybody's got one, but in Fresno they called her the Dragon Lady, and she'd be like, "Bend over, you cough." Like, no. Cold hands. Brutal. They make you do the duck walk,
What's the one that?
where you have to get down like this.
Yeah, man, she made me do that on my toes and on my heels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're real strict about this. That they want to make.
Hop on one foot, and then the whole time after all that, she put in that statement at that moment that I was anemic. Like I was like, why would you put that in there? I donate plasma and blood. Like what? They never told me I was anemic.
Are you sure she said anemic and not?
I was like, why would you put that?
Maybe she meant anorexic.
I'm like,
The only way you can tell someone's anemic though is if you check their blood.
yeah. I was like, why would you choose the? Oh, they might have just put that in there just now. It said the date that it was put in there, and it was the day of.
Okay,
I
so
was like, I've never been told that.
Dude, I almost don't recognize him with a real haircut.
They want a 5-year record of the like meds I ever taken from like, but right here went out of business, and that's where I would get my medicine. I contacted CVS, and they said they could get it.
Or you can go to the doctor. I would suggest that. Worst case scenario.
Were they gonna have you stop me? Shoot this at us?
Worst case scenario. Hey, you too, man. It's about time you got a real haircut. I'm so glad you work at the American Legion now. They turned you into a real man. No, it's not. You know it's not. Sure. Street cred. If you, here's my card. I know I'm what I am for everybody else, but if you run into issues with getting your stuff, I know tricks.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're not really tricks. I just know the layout of how to get and navigate the social services things. A lot of these things, like birth certificates, especially if they're out of state and things like that, there's a lot of little ways you can navigate that to get those.
Yeah.
And they're cheap. Cheaper. You can use social services to get it, all that.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I got to take this girl her kid's birth certificate. I was helping somebody get it the other day, and apparently at the time we did it, they wouldn't let us put the address of the person who was getting it, just the person who was paying it. And I was paying it, so they sent it to my house, and I had to call her and be like, I got your daughter's birth certificate here. Because we got another copy of it. Well, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm trustworthy. I'm licensed. That's what I try to tell people. Like, as much as I may act like a fool online, I have a licensure, and I value that, that number that goes behind it desperately. And so I protect people's information with passion, and I just told her, I was like, no, I'll never, no, and I'll make sure she gets it and it's handed to her. Huh? Everyone should, though. That's the thing. I just feel like, sometimes I just feel like, I would like to hope, well, there's a few people, I think there's a few people that are just on team them or team cuckoo.
Freedom and peace at the end of the day.
It really, hey, how you doing, Ted? And thank you again, Ted, for being a beacon of giving out records. You're the only department in this entire building that's lickety-split with your records, man. Thank you.
When we can.
Hey, it's always with me.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
Judge Lou gets sworn in now. All these new judges in the county.
Oh, that's right. Judges and judges galore.